All right, come down. I'm here. I'm here. How are we doing? Welcome. One second, please. Alrighty then, let's get going. All right. Oh yeah, give me the hottest of seconds here. I'll be with you in a minute. All right. When in doubt, tweet him out. Now we're back. Oh, my voice is gonna sound a little weird today because I had a little. I don't know. I don't know what I had today. I gotta be honest. Must have breathed something in, maybe a little fly or I don't know, something. Like when I was still in bed, early morning, I breathed something in. I had to cough so much that I kind of wrecked my voice. So you're getting you're getting the ultra raspy voice today. We're doing it ultra raspy. All right. What are we gonna do here? Let's launch into Gemini. I actually don't really want to work with Gemini anymore. I gotta be honest. Gemini's been so fucking stupid lately. Like, I feel like I can't get anything done with Gemini. Like, I've been dicking around on this stupid basement feature for so long, for like 3 days with Gemini, and I just couldn't get it done. And then last night, I finally decided to risk running into my usage limits on Codex. And I handed it over to Codex, and Codex like, yeah, I'll get it done in 5 minutes. It's ridiculous. Michael, welcome. Chat's not here yet, brother. It's just us. I'm not doing too well. I was really thinking about skipping today, but you know me. I can't skip a stream even if I feel like shit. So dip dee 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 doo dip dee 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 dee. How are you doing, brother? Do 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 do. And now, guess what? The basement feature just works. We got basements. You know, it just works. I handed it over to Codex, and Codex got it done. Taking things day by day, yeah. Yeah, I don't even have feeling for days anymore, brother. Every time I look at the fucking date, I'm like, how the fuck? Like, it's Saturday already. Wasn't it Saturday yesterday? Wasn't it Saturday the day before? Isn't it always Saturday? Somehow it's always Saturday. Like, somehow weeks just go by, and like, I'm like, oh, look at this. It's the weekend again. Not that it matters, you know? Not that it matters for a loser like me that doesn't have work. But it's just like, it fascinates me looking at the date. I'm like, oh, interesting. Another week gone, huh? Another week, and I feel like I've done absolutely fucking nothing. All right. You know what we're gonna do? That's gonna be chill one.
I fucking love you, Mad Shadow Man. I love you, man. Love you so much.
Shut up, you're an idiot.
Thank you, Imperial. Appreciate it. Love you too. How you doing, man? How you doing? You know what? We're gonna bring stuff over. We're gonna bring stuff over. We're gonna get rid of the stupid spreadsheet here. Okay? We're gonna bring that over into my new tool. So gender selection. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe we should even. Should we how do we do this? Wait, how do we do this? Can I wait, how do I do this? Yeah, I'm just gonna go back and forth. Just gonna go back and forth. Yeah, not whiteboards. What do I want? Task planner, yes. Gender selection. Let players choose male or female. Add character creation. And then probably need subtasks for that too, right? Yeah. I'll do that as a subtask. Needs sprites for male and female for all See, the thing is, I was thinking about maybe potentially doing sprites for class race combinations. But that's going to be I mean, that's going to be nice when you see it. You know what? We're going to throw it in. Need sprites for male and female. For male and female for all classes and races. Yeah. Living legend, brother. Good to see you. How are you doing? Am I going to put this in here or what? I'm just going to say this is core game. All right. Just going to is that going to be core game? Maybe call it onboarding too. Onboarding tag. This is medium. Yeah, let's keep that in there. Do 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 wing 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 wong. Do 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 dun 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 dun. Cool. So we got that. I'm also thinking about adding another column here, but I'm not sure what I would call that. What would I call that? What am I gonna give this? Let's give this like a pink or something. Well, let's give this like an orange, yeah. Potential features. Yeah, let's do that. Bland features. I'm actually gonna, yeah, we're gonna do it like this. Just doing some grinding, throwing Liberty. Oh god. How is it? You know, I should be doing some grinding in New World, but I played 2 hours of New World the other day, and I was like, I'm never gonna play New World again. I don't know why that was such a disappointing experience. Now I'm not even sure if I want to play season 10. Not even sure if I want to do that. $7K combat power last night. Yeah, never ends, huh? Never ends. It's never over. Class, race, gender, combo, sprites. Make sprites for all class, race, gender combos. I don't know if I want to add a subtask here. Do 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 do. Because this is so complex. I think it's like 115 or something like that. Maybe it's time to ask the girlfriend. Been bed all day, sneezing my ass off. Now limping home from the shops. Yeah, brother, I'm not doing too hot either. I'm not doing too hot either. Yeah, as I said, my voice sounds a little weird today because I must have breathed something in, like a fly or something, when I was in bed. I just woke up like fucking coughing. Must have breathed something in. Maybe it's one of those elusive spiders that people say you eat like a couple of. That I don't believe in that. But I breathed something in and I had to cough a lot and then it kind of fucked my voice. Yuck. Brother, don't yuck me, okay? Dude, okay, like I'm gonna tell the story here, okay? So I had that happen to me, right? In the morning. So I was like, that kind of wrecked my voice. So I was like, ah man, I don't know if I want to stream if my voice completely fucked. It's okay now. You can still hear it, but you know, it's okay. But I just not feeling well today. Just kind of tired, exhausted, low energy. And some neck issues, you know, and then kind of radiates out into my head and I get a headache and stuff. So, you know, a couple hours ago, 2.5 hours ago or so, I decided to take a little nap, you know, so I went upstairs, hopped in bed and just took like a 2-hour nap. And when I woke up, I felt like ass too. Gotta be honest. But then I decided, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna stream. We'll see how it goes. And I had weird dreams, dude. I had like dreams of like, I don't know what happened, but there's like trash everywhere in my living room. More than usual. More than now. And it looks pretty trashy right now, but it's like it was like all covered in trash and stuff. And I was trying to clean up and I saw like a couple of like big spiders sitting in like corners and stuff like that. I was like, oh yeah, I definitely need to clean up. So that was kind of disgusting. And then I had the dream that like my stream light, yeah, this beautiful stream light that illuminates my hand right now. I broke that a couple years ago, in case you remember. I broke that. I accidentally pull out the cable from like the little control unit. And I had to solder it back in place. And I don't know how to solder, and it looks hideous. But it works, and it has been working for years now. So it might have been the most pretty soldered job, but I mean, it gets the job done. And in the dream, I discovered that this cable was like pulled out again. So I was like, nah, not again. Now I can't stream. God damn it, everything's going wrong. It was just a dream. But when I turned the light on earlier, when I started the stream, when I turned on the light, I grabbed the control unit, and like the split second before I clicked it on, I was like, fuck, it's broken. You can't turn it on, it's broken. And then the light went on. I'm like, oh wait, it's not broken. That was a dream. I was so confused, man. I didn't even know what was real anymore. I didn't even know. My brain's like, wait a second. Wait, how's it working again? I thought it was broken. And I remembered that was just part of the dream. Oh man. But having fucked up dreams as well. Poorly what the fuck going on. Yeah, I don't know. I guess when you're feeling bad, you're just dreaming a whole bunch of nonsense. Anyway, let me ask the girlfriend here. Why do I have to set this every time? I forgot what I was gonna ask her. Oh yeah. Hey, can you do some quick math for me? So if I have 5 races. No. Wait.
Absolutely.
No, shut up. How many races do I have? I don't know how many races I have. I got orc. All right, I got human, elf, orc, halfling, dwarf. 5. Yeah. All right, I'm back. You got to do some quick math for me. So if I have 5 races in my game, and I have 4 classes, and I have 2 genders, and I want to have sprite combinations for all of them, how many total sprites would that be?
Certainly. We'll just multiply all the combinations together. You've got 5 races times 4 classes times 2 genders, which means 5 times 4 is 20, and 20 times 2 is 40. So you would have a total of 40 sprite combinations.
That doesn't seem accurate.
Understood. Let me double check that for you just to be absolutely certain. We have 5 races, 4 classes, and 2 genders. The total number of unique combinations is simply the product of those 3 numbers. So 5 times 4 is 20, and then 20 times 2 is 40. That's the straightforward math.
Guys, does that make sense? Isn't that more? Isn't that more? Didn't I calculate 150 or something, or 115 or 110 or something like that? You need 5 sprites for, I don't know. I have no fucking idea. I have no fucking idea. I calculated something. I don't know what though. I'd have to go back months to find the tweet that I had about it. I definitely know I tweeted about it. Well, it is what it is. I believe her. It's still a lot of pictures. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Make sprites for all class, blah 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 blah. Male versions for all. I don't know if I want to do this in subtasks. Do I want to do this in subtasks? Does it make sense? Male versions and female versions? No, I don't know. I'm not gonna do this in subtasks. It's already enough work. Leave me alone. Alright, core, onboarding, create the task, whatever. So this is a potential feature. Think that makes sense? I don't know what I calculated though. I feel like there was like another trap there. I feel like there was another trap. All right. We're busting out the whiteboard. We're busting out the whiteboard. We're gonna do it now, okay? We're whiteboarding. So we got circles, and the circles are, of course, they're gonna be. How am I gonna split this up? We're gonna do male, female. So we got male and we got female, right? Male, female. And then we got, oh shit. You know what sucks? I need a new mouse. My mouse keeps double clicking. And it's so hard to use anything if your mouse just automatically double clicks everything. So we need... What am I trying to do? We're trying to do the races first, right? Yeah, let's do races first. Let's do races first. So you got 5 races here. So we got, let's just call it like H. Let's call it E. Let's call it D. O. And H again. Hedo. We got the hedo. And I gotta improve my line snapping here. The line snapping's kind of pissing me off. So we get humans, elves, dwarfs, orcs, and then halflings. Oh my god, stop double clicking. You're pissing me off. Oh my god, what did I do? Alright, this is pissing me off now. It's so hard to do anything on your PC when your fucking mouse double clicks everything just randomly. Does anybody want to buy me a new mouse, maybe? I keep trying until someone does it. So, and we got the heado over here as well. Right? We got these, and then we got the let's do this. We're doing a little cluster here. Let's do the cluster. Actually using my own whiteboard for things now. And the classes are warrior, mage, thief, and healer, right? Let me make those bigger. Wait, why are the text layers not resizing properly? What's going on with that? Gotta make sure they're resized properly. Let me put a little box around it too. We gotta resize this all. Why are the boxes on top? Put them below. Thank you. I have to resize them. They're it's just too big. Too big for my liking. Man, what a mess. I should be cleaner with my whiteboards. Hi, Macy. Welcome. Welcome. Oh shit. Wait, why is this? What am I doing here? What happened? How did I select that up there? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into doing this stupid whiteboard. Oh shit. It's just gonna say 40 anyway. Just gonna say 40 anyway. Alright. So we got this is all the combinations, right? You got male, and then you would have the halfling, and the halfling would have all the classes, yeah. So what does that even say? What does that even say? So you got 4, you got 8, you got 12, we got 16, we got 20. And then that would be 40. But was there something else that I why was I need to find this fucking tweet. I need to find this tweet and figure out what the fuck I was saying in there. All right, anyway, let's go back to the task planner. Sorry. I'm wasting so much time here. Iron Man mode. Iron Man mode. No trading with other players. Yep. Marketplaces, trade post. Yeah. Oh shit. Iron Man mode. No trading with other players. Marketplaces, trading posts, etc. Special title. What did I say here? What was that? Special title, maybe a special sprite. Yeah, you know. Really like my builds for ESL. Just wanted to tell I watched some of your coding like 2 weeks ago, but didn't have much time then. I'm really curious what you're doing. How's it going? Well, I'm supposed to be doing some vibe coding right now for the game, but I thought I'll start with like moving some of the spreadsheet things over to my other project, to my other coding project, which is CreaTools. If you want to use it, you can already use it, but you know, just give me some time to finish some things. It's not everything is fully working, but yeah, we made our own tool thing here, you know, so I can use my own things. We can use my beautiful task planner. It's going to help me set up all my tasks for my game. All right, so we got this. What else do we not have yet? Quest system, I put that in, right? Or quest maker is what I put in, right? Quest maker tool, yeah. Yeah. Quest maker tool. Am I gonna put like some random world quests. I'm gonna put that in right now. Timer based maybe? No, AP based. AP based random quest events. Subtasks. Quest database. Am I gonna call this a special, or that's actually gonna be a core thing of the game? So let's make this a core. Actually, I'm gonna set Iron Man to low. This is kind of low. Yeah, we don't really. This is medium, definitely. Planned features. We should definitely pull that over here. Potential features. We're gonna leave that up there. So yeah, the progress on the game is slow. I got a lot to do. Spend 3 days trying to get the basement feature done that allows you to have basements in your expanded and upgraded buildings. Glad I got that one done now. And yeah, I don't even know what the next thing is. I haven't even looked at the list yet. I guess we're going to find out as we transfer these tasks over. So Questmaker, we had this random dungeons. Yeah, put that in. Oh wait, random dungeons. No, we didn't put that in. Planned features, yeah. Random dungeons. I'm not sure how I want to do this. Random world dungeons appear in random spots. Maybe like 1 player per dungeon. Dungeon closes when player enters. What else are we gonna do? My stream is freezing every few seconds. Don't know why. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Maybe it's the weather. We got like a thunderstorm going on or something. Well, I think we should be fine, right? If anybody could, you know, confirm that the stream is doing well. I mean, if you want, you can come over to Twitch. Maybe Twitch is better. You know, you could try that one out. All right, let me think about it. Randomly placed monsters. Appropriate monsters only. You know, it's probably monsters that we don't want in a dungeon, so we're not going to put them in. Okay. Randomly placed monsters. Boss version of a monster at the end. Treasure chest. So how are we going to open the treasure chest? Oh, you know what? You know, I got it. Randomly scattered small treasure chests. Some of them locked. Bigger open treasure. Come on, treasure chest. I can't type. At the end after defeating the boss. Classic dungeon. Very classic. All right. not going to add any subtasks here. This would be core RP, like core RP quest. This should have RP and quest in it as well. I need to learn how to like categorize my stuff properly. What language stack do I have in my game? The game is very old school. Okay, it's just HTML, CSS, and some JavaScript. They're super fucking old school because I'm rebuilding an old game that was basically built like that. Actually, that game was PHP actually, which is, you know, it's basically the same. So we're doing the old school approach. Not sure if I'm gonna hate that decision or not, but yeah, we're doing old school because it's an old school game. All right, what else we got here? AI chatbot for NPCs. Okay, that goes into the maybe pile. I'm also gonna say that this is low priority. Find a small, fast, capable LLM to integrate into world NPCs. Subtask would be train the LLM on the overall task and then create, what are we gonna create? Character profiles for each NPC that the LLM can use. And also give LLM access to world info, like the date, season, history, events, etc. Like stuff like that. You know, I like TypeScript a little. Yeah, I'm not a coder, you know? Like everything I do is vibe coded. Everything I do is made by AI. I cannot write a single line of code. I'm a web designer. I can write HTML and CSS, but that's it. So I can't code myself, so everything is just made with AI. But I know how to get AI to do what I want. So yeah, everything is done with AI. So I've worked with TypeScript. This is TypeScript. We're looking at TypeScript right now. You know, a modern app, of course, benefits from TypeScript. I don't really know much about it, but I know it's good. It's good. Let's call this RP here and then Quest. School costs, yeah. Yeah, we gotta adjust school cost. That's definitely a planned feature. Figure out exact school cost for normal skilling. Actually, we can do this as subtasks. Let's use as subtasks. Figure out exact costs for 400 plus skill. 400 plus skilling. Because that gets a lot more expensive. This would be core, I think. Let's give this like the skill tag as well, whatever. Vibe coding is in some way unique too. I like vibe coding, honestly. I know a lot of people hate on vibe coding. And I get it. You know, if you've spent a lot of time learning how to code and now you look at me building giant projects without knowing how to code a single line of code, I get it, you know, but also it's a tool, you know. If you don't know how to use a tool, and if you're mad at people for using a tool, it's like someone invents a hammer and then people start using the hammer to hammer a nail into a wall. And someone's over there and they're like smacking a nail into a wall with their bare hands, and they're like, why are you using a hammer? Why don't you do it the way I do it? Okay? I just punched that fucking nail into the wall. Why are you using a hammer? I'm like, yeah, because it's easier. It's easier and it gets shit done faster, you know? It's just what it is. People talk different things, yeah. Yeah. The funny thing is I can get so much more done than like a normal coder in most cases. So yeah. And I'm a creative guy, so I always like to work on something. Always think that you got to be doing something. Something has to be done. You shouldn't be sitting there doing nothing. That's why I don't understand. People go to work and they work like a boring job, and then they come home and they watch TV and then they go to bed. Like that's, I don't know, that wouldn't be enough for me. I need to be working on something. That old brain needs some to do. Adjust school costs. I would even say this is a high one. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-dee-doo-doo. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Figure out convent chat forum. Yeah, the convent forum is that's a problem. Planned features, potential. Yeah, let's put it under planned. Convent forum. That's gonna be a fun thing to figure out. Not figure out how to make a forum and have a convent section that is only available to people in the convent. Core RP. Let me test something here. What if I do this? Okay. I can't do commas. I see how it is. RP faith social. Put a couple tags on. Tag that motherfucker. Tag the shit out of him. Anyway. That was this one. Make a stats page. I'm not sure if I... No, actually the stats page is the one that I want. The account overview page is probably not something we want to do. Make a stats page. For everyone. Like all stats. stats page. Show what are we gonna do? Show player rankings for let's see. Most money, most fame, most political influence, most, what else? Most malice. Most kills, maybe? Most player kills? Stuff like that. Let's just put in etc. down there. Core. What would that be? Social, maybe? I don't know. Just call it stats, maybe. Not really a social function. Info. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to class that thing specifically. Separate discussion page for convent. Yeah. Voting system for heretics. Oh, Jesus. This whole convent system is so unclear to me how this needs to be. I'll put that into the convent forum. Discussion page for convent related things. Voting system for convent related things. Voting system. I'll separate that. I don't know why, but I'll separate it. Voting system for heretics. What else we got here? Convent siege. This game is so disgustingly complex, and there's so much stuff in there that I don't think needs to be there, but I don't want to omit it for all the people that know the original game and want that stuff. It is what it is. It be what it be. And we got all the emo bangers today. Okay, we're blasting the good old emo bangers. Monster AI. We already have like a light monster AI in. Already have that. I need to like try the dragon and caravan stuff. I haven't seen that yet. I'm not sure if that one's working. Monster nest logic. Let me grab the monster AI first. Monster AI. They already attack player. They already go towards players. Monsters move towards and attack players. That's already in. monsters move towards and attack buildings. I think it's orcs and spiders that are doing that. I think only orcs and spiders are attacking buildings. They already move towards buildings. I've seen that. That already works. But they're not attacking because we put that in before buildings were even attackable. So now we can kind of like feed that in now that we have the attack feature for buildings. Okay, so we got this. We got that. And then dragons move towards and attack caravans. And of course other players too, but you know. Core monsters combat. I don't know. That's probably about right. That's about right. Monster nest logic. Yeah, let me see. What do we have here? Randomly placed. I did get some info. I did get some info on this here. If no other nest within 150 tiles become infinite nest. Yeah, that's still don't know how that's exactly gonna work, but monster nests. If no other nest within 150 tiles become infinite. I don't know what that means, to be completely honest. Core monsters combat. Not sure what exactly that means. Fame-based caps for characters and buildings. Abso-fucking-lutely. Fame-based caps for characters and buildings. How much is that again? Yeah, I'll figure this out later. This would be core. Stats, I guess. Fortress and Fortress Logic. Oh my fucking god. Yeah. Figure that out later. Core, buildings, combat, maybe even social. There's the social aspect in there too. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Core, buildings, combat, social. I need to learn how to use my own fucking tool, man. Not gonna lie. Alyssa! Hello! Angel, honey bunny, I missed you. We haven't talked all week. Alyssa, how you doing? How you feeling? How was your week? Armies, that's gonna be interesting. Freaking armies, man. Armies. Core. Combat. Ooh. Not co-mapped. Combat. Core combat. Yeah. I'll say social as well. So don't be sorry about it. I just, it's all right. You don't have to talk to me. I just missed you. Yeah. Just missed you. That's all. You're doing good? Nice. You don't feel bad anymore? Trading post. Oh, yeah. We need this info here. This is important info. Make UI for trading posts. Trading post. Make UI for trading post. You know what? This should probably be down here. Make UI for trading post. Core, buildings, social. Anything else? Economy. I won last night. Nice. Nice. Did you stream? Did I miss it again? Congratulations. No, I did not. I was thinking about you last night. I was gonna check on your stream, see if you're streaming. But then I forgot. I was like busy. Always busy doing something. I was tired. Yeah, I'm tired today. I feel pretty sick today. Not feeling great. Was thinking about like skipping the stream, but you know, I decided to do it anyway. Noob Island and map page. Don't we have Noob Island on here? I thought I had Noob Island. Noob Island. Design and onboarding experience. Man, if I could type onboarding. Social? Nah. RP. RP, yes. Hope you feel better. What are you doing? Right now? Right now, I'm just transferring all the tasks that I still have open for the game that I'm working on. I'm transferring that from the spreadsheet over to my own task planner that I build. My CreaTool suite that I'm working on. You know, I built this tool hub that has like interesting things that we can do. Anything interesting here? No. Okay. Oh God. So yeah, we're using our own tools to organize the whole thing a little bit better. All right. What do we got here? Trading post, Noob Island map page. Yes. Core map. Oh my God, I can't type. Map. RP, I guess. Skill decay. Oh yeah. Got to do the skill decay as well. Core. Stats. That's about it, huh? Core and stats for the tags. Ads. Oh, God. Someone gift Alyssa a sub, please. Thank you. Someone be so nice. And I think this is already done. We already got that player kill system decay thingy in. Yeah. Yeah. And then we have this one here. Oh, let's do the post kill locking. I'll just call it that, post kill locking. That would be core, combat. That's pretty much it. Combat support. Oh my god, that's going to be interesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to put this in, so I'll put that into like the potential. Man, we got the emo bangers. We got the emo and punk bangers today. Hope you guys enjoy the music. Hope you guys enjoyed. For combat. Let's call this social as well. Get a little social thing. Back from the ads. Thank you. Welcome. Hi. I'm sorry. Okay. I've been begging people to give you a sub. No one's doing it. No one's doing it, man. Feels bad. Oh yeah, the basement. The basement stuff. Almost done with the basement stuff. Building basements. Does it cost money? Yeah, it does cost money. And apparently no one has any money. Everybody's broke as fuck. It's a tough time for everyone, I guess. All right. Basement for expanded buildings. Basement grows with expansion level. Can be locked. Thieves can lockpick the basement. There was another thing. There was another thing. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Basements. Oh yeah, furniture. Yeah. Can be placed for buildings, social, RP, housing. What else we got? Monster Nations. Oh god, that's going to be interesting. Get me through this. Monster Nations. Core, monsters, combat, RP. Yeah, probably. Probably. Oh my god, we got a member! Macy, thank you. Appreciate it. Big thank you. You're officially a big daddy now. Thank you so much, man. My cat's laying on my chest. I almost said I wish I was your cat, but that's inappropriate. I'm not gonna say it. I kind of said it, but I also kind of didn't. It's cute. It's cute. My cat is. Wait, where's my cat? I saw it in my scratching post. I don't know. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. Get me through this. Right. That was Monster Nations. War declarations for single. Oh yeah, that's important. That sounds like such a dumb thing, but it's actually really fucking important. I'm actually putting this in here. War declarations for single players. That's such an important feature. Even if it sounds dumb, when a player leaves a nation or gets kicked, all members of enemy nations will automatically add that player as an enemy. And you would think, why is that a bad thing? I'll tell you. Or like, why is that a bad thing if they leave and they don't get like automatically added as an enemy? Because we're gonna have things like armies, fortresses, and towers that can automatically attack people or restrict movement in certain areas based on their status, if they're a friend or if they're not a friend or if they're an enemy. So if you are a member of an enemy nation, and you have two nations and they're at war, right, with each other, they will restrict your passage through their towers and stuff like that, right? They can lock off an area with like towers and you can't walk through if you're an enemy. And you're all automatically going to be an enemy. Like if you're in an enemy faction, they're going to treat you as an enemy, even if they don't have you personally added as an enemy, like between players, just because like they're in like a faction, like in a nation, and you're in a nation and they're like at war with each other, that's going to treat you as an enemy. So you can't go through that tower. So what if you leave the nation? What if you want to attack something behind those towers? Well, you could just leave the nation and then you could just walk through, right? Because you're no longer part of that nation. So we have to make sure that when you leave a nation, that everyone from the enemy nation automatically adds you as an enemy, so that all these towers that are in place are supposed to restrict your movement will keep doing that. That is super important to, you know, prevent some cheating and stuff. Social nations combat. Yeah, let's say combat. I don't know. It's not like directly related to combat, but it kind of is. Nation titles. Oh yeah. Well, actually, that's going on the maybe pile. It's not super important. Nation titles. For nations social RP. That over there. She wants petting. Sounds like a cat. Sounds like a cat to me. Yeah, my kitty is very cuddly too. The problem with my kitty is, like, I don't know what he has. Like, Speedy has there's something wrong with his airways or something. I don't know. He starts wheezing when he starts purring a lot. He starts wheezing, and then he has to cough. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that. At first I was very worried when that happened, and now I feel like it's not that big of a deal, but still not nice when it happens. It only seems to happen when he like starts to purr a lot. You know, when we're cuddling and he starts purring very loudly. It's probably dislodges like some phlegm or something, I don't know, and then he starts coughing. Pushing my phone, like trying to get it out of my hands. She's jealous. She's jealous because she's like, why are you cuddling with that streamer? Why are you constantly talking to this guy? Why don't you love me the way you love him? Nation messages. Make them stand out. All right, we're almost done with the list here, and then we're gonna get into some actual stuff. For nations social RP. I just want to get like all the tasks like set up in my task planner, because I think it's nice. It's nice that I have that now, and that I can actually use my own tool to organize these things. Nation messages. Yes. Nation PP formula. Hey, I said PP. All right. Okay, that's already it. Okay. That's all the info I have on that. Subtasks, no subtasks. And this is for nations social, not RP though. Nation governing style. Yeah. Switching governing style penalty. Oh my god. All these like things. Man, I wish I was just gaming right now. I gotta be honest. I wish I was just gaming. My bed is comfy. I believe it. I believe it. My bed is okay. It used to be very uncomfy. And then I got a new mattress. I found a new mattress. My neighbors were putting that mattress outside for like, you know, collection. And I saw it there and it looked pretty much pristine. There was nothing on it. It looked fresh. It looked new. I was like, I really need a new mattress and I have no money. So I grabbed that thing. That was like, I don't even know when that was. Must have been like a year ago or so. Definitely more comfortable. I'll say that. What was that again? Treasure maps in the library. Oh, yeah. Treasure maps in the library. All right, I think that was the last one. Yeah, that was the last open one. So from now on, I can just use this thing to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Let's look at the high ones. Adjust school cost. Nah, it's not that important. So what are we going to work on next? We've done the basements. Well, actually, no, we're going to continue. We're going to continue on the basements. Gotta work on making them lockable. And then thieves can pick the thing, and then furniture. I haven't done any furniture. Furniture is going to be the last thing. We're just going to make sure that we can lock that. All right, time to start. Okay, so for our building basement feature, we need to make basements lockable. For that, no, actually, we got to do something else first. We got to do something else first. Wait. Let me use this one. The restock supplies thing needs to go over here into this card. And then we can use this card for building actions. For building actions. Yeah. That is a lot. A lot of what? What are we talking about, Alyssa? For building modals. Let's move the what's it called? Restock supplies, yeah. Content over to the supplies card. So below the supplies 0 days, or let's say n days, we add the restock feature without the header. Any questions about that? Hold on a moment. I'm holding. Tell me about it. Tell me what you want. What you really, really want. Oh, 1 year ago, I got a reminder from Google. Cute. Very cute. Oh shit. Macy, are you in my game? Is Macy in my game? Dude. Jesus. I see you there. I see you in the server console. I'll have to stop the server for a second. I gotta stop the server for a second. I'm not sure what I'm at with the with my Git right now. So I don't know. All right, servers are back up. I can go away. It's all right. It's just, you know, the game's not ready yet. Well, I can find you. I'll find you. I can also just teleport you into the water and then you can't move anymore. Oh, man. There's still so much to do in the game. I can't find you. I don't know where you are. Anyway. It don't matter. All right, let's get that going. What are we doing here? Building UI manager, yes. So the server's going to restart constantly when I'm working on it because we're going to be uploading new files and then it's just going to restart the server automatically. Okay. Okay, let's look at it here. Yeah. Nice. Now let's add a building. Wait, what are we gonna do here? Let me see. Where am I? I'll live with you. I'm trying to think. What am I gonna do? I want to add a new card down there. I want to add a new card where you can lock your basement, but not every building's gonna have a basement that they can lock. So I got to make sure that this new card does something else as well. I can move the production thing down there. Could move the production thing down there. And then also a lock basement button if the building has a basement. Do. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see how that shakes out. Building actions. We will move the production on off button there, and we will add a lock basement. Basement. If I could type lock basement button there as well for buildings that have basements. For buildings that have basements, right? So you can lock them there. Yeah, let's just go with that for now. I'm not sure if I'm super happy about this idea. We're just gonna do it. We'll see how it looks. I'll adjust it a little bit. Technically, I could just... The production thing could be one card too. Next production, last production, that could be one card. I don't need two cards to display that. And then I would have another card that I can fill with like something else. But I don't know if I would need that. I would have to figure out what exactly I want. Wing, 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 wing. If I could afford some subscriptions to like some IDE software like Cursor, I would absolutely fucking just do this in like an IDE. But they all have like these usage limits and I don't have money to pay for it, so it is what it is. Building UI manager. Another building UI manager. I wonder why Gemini always does it like that. Why can't Gemini just like edit the whole file and put everything in? It just does all these things like separately. Oh, now I'm gonna add the event listeners, and now I'm gonna... Oh, great. In my fucking FTP program just locked up again. This thing, I don't know what this is. WinSCP. The only reason I'm using that program is because it has a dark mode. And if I use FileZilla, it just singes my eyeballs every time I open it because it doesn't have a dark mode. Absolutely kills me. But this thing is like, it's buggy. It's constantly just bugging out. I don't know how that happens, but then like you can't use anything anymore. You can't do anything. You constantly have to restart the whole thing. It's crazy. Okay. Yeah. I might have to jump in there now. Let me see. Man, I wish I could play the music on YouTube. You guys can't hear the music. All right. B menu actions, that should be fine. We just need to add the thing. All right. Let me see. The status row. This thing here, I need to move down here. Why is there a hard-coded style here? You gotta be freaking kidding me. Yo, I'm gonna take out the hard-coded stuff. Fuck you. I hate when AI hard codes some CSS rules. Oh my god, what just happened? I hate when they hard code CSS rules. It's like the worst thing for me. You can choose what can you choose? What can you choose? We actually gotta put a div class in here. All right. I could type. Bam bam. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. B status row. Actually, this should be the status row. This should be the status row, and we should move the button. We should move the button in there. Okay, can you stop? I need a new mouse. This mouse keeps double clicking and it drives me fucking wild. This is driving me freaking wild. Watching stream with music or without. Can you choose like a track or something? Where's my browser? Jesus. Okay. Not a lot of viewers today, huh? Just kidding. We never have many viewers. I would stream this as like New World's different. Should you return? Oh, lazy peon video? I like to get lazy peed on. Lazily peed on. No. All right. All right. No. Bang. 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 Okay, you can't. I thought you maybe had like a. Okay, you can't. I thought you maybe had like a thing that you can select.
New World to me has been.
All right. We're gonna watch Lazy Peon later. Unless you guys want to watch it now. 29 minutes. I'm not sure if I want to go back to New World, man. I played New World like 2 days ago, and I hated it. And it sucks because I used to love New World so much, and now I'm like, I can't stand it. I don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is, man. All right, so we got the status row, we got the text, we got the button, and then we got is this correct? Is this correct? I'm just gonna add a div here. Div class. Lock BTN. It's just B lock button or something. Oh no. Okay, I'm not used to using these IDEs. There's constantly stuff popping up that I don't know what it is. All right. Constantly don't understand what's going on. All right, let's see if I broke something. No, I didn't. Didn't break anything. That's nice. B menu actions. So this is going to be display flex. Flex direction is going to be row. What are we going to do here? Justify content space between. Gonna have that. Let's hop into the CSS here. Put that into the old school. Welcome back, Alyssa. What happened? It auto completes the block button. Man, that's crazy. Just auto fucking completes. That's so weird. It's so weird having that. It's so nice though. It really is. Okay, you got the lock button and then the B status row. B status row needs to be. I don't know. Should we do like... I always have to test this. Let's go with the status row. Status row is 100%, so should probably go like 48% here. Hmm. %. Yeah, 48% looks good. So for the B status row, we're saying 48%. And then for the what's the other one? Oh yeah, for the B block button. B block button. That's this. Yeah. And then status row. Is that not a B status row? There you go. Wait, no, that's a class too. That's a class. That's not an ID. What am I saying? Yeah, that's a class. Not an ID. I was a little delayed and had to fix that. Delayed to wait. What was delayed? Your stream? Yeah, that's the wrong thing. What am I looking for? Align. Oh my god. Am I looking for align items? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the one. Flex end. Choo 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 choo. Last baseline. Yeah, that's better. I think last baseline. Let's do that. B menu actions. My last test was delayed. How much? By how much? Okay, lock basement. This feature's not yet implemented. It's true. It isn't. Okay, now we can take out the production stuff up here. The B status row can be taken out. Nice. Perfect. I could potentially... Let me see. What if I say flex direction is column? Wait, actually, no, it should work as row. Yeah, it should work as row. We're just too... that should be... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, that's this one here. I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, flex direction, that should be row then. Put that as row. Status text. B status row. Oh yeah, we have to take this out. B status row. Yeah, this is not the status row anymore. This is just status health. We got to take this out here. This needs to be taken out. Think I got it working? Nice. Well, it's nice to have you back, Alyssa. Missed you big time. Status row health. Okay, that should be... yeah, that should be... display flex. Flex direction row. Justify content. Space between, but why is this not affecting the thing? Do I have to give this like a width 100 or something? Oh yeah, there it is. Width 100%. And then align items. Baseline works here. Baseline works here. Is this all I need? Is this all I need? I think that's all I need, right? For this thing to work. Yeah, there it is. It works. It's kind of weird that the status... I don't know. Maybe I should put some melts in there. Maybe I should put some melts in there. But now we have the lock button, which means we can... okay, now we need to make the lock button actually do something. I want players to be able to lock their basement using that button. This will make the basement inaccessible for other players and replace the enter basement button in the interaction panel in Game UI Manager. Replace the blah with a lockpick. Should we call it lockpick basement or pick basement lock? I'll ask the girlfriend. All right, little question here. For the basement feature in my game, I want players to be able to lock their basement so that other people can't get in, but also make the basement accessible by thieves through lockpicking. So what should we call the button for lockpicking? Should we call it lockpick basement, or should we call it pick basement lock?
Certainly. Given your preference for a professional and direct approach, I would recommend using Pick Basement Lock. It reads a bit more naturally and clearly indicates the action of picking the lock on the basement. It's concise and to the point, which aligns well with your request.
All right. I don't know if I like it though. Lockpick basement. Pick basement lock. I mean, it's the same amount of letters, right? Whichever you think sounds better. I don't know how the lockpicking mechanic works. Shit. I might have to read up on that. I don't have a formula yet for how the oh god. What do we got now? We got stealth and thievery. That would be thievery, right? Lockpicking would be thievery, yeah. How the thievery skill. I don't have a formula how the thievery skill would affect the lockpicking chance of the basement lock. So let's just make it 100%. Now we will introduce a formula later. Also, make sure that lock picking increases thievery skill by 0.2 or something. Let's go 0.2. Making Wagyu beef burgers sounds good, man. Hope you keep them down, man. Hope you keep them down. I'm actually thinking about calling it right here. Shorter stream, but it's also pretty late already. It's fucking dark outside. And I gotta take a shit. So what do you guys say? We're gonna call it here? We're gonna continue this tomorrow. So yeah, that's it. Stay safe, have fun. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much to Macy for the membership. Appreciate it. Hope you guys have a decent day. Have fun. Stay safe. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll feel better. And yeah, that's it. Brother, I hope you enjoy your burgers, okay? Let me know how they tasted. Okay? Have fun, everybody. Where's my thumb? There it is. Have fun, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy.